So collective, this is a reminder to never let anyone think you are unworthy of shining brightly here. So don't let them stop your shine. And so these blank cards over here are cards that I'm currently working on making. And so far I've gotten the names of each card and 64 total cards. But I will do the drawings and everything else in my own time. But back to the reading. So you are really trying to level up in your self-concept and the way that you express yourself. You may be in an experimental mood where you are trying things out, or you're really getting to know yourself on a much deeper level, and you've had lots of time to contemplate on the type of person you are and what you could uniquely bring to the table. Not in that sort of way where you have to prove your worth, but you want to show up. You want to show up in the world without hiding anymore, or without having to constantly be in recovery mode. It looks like you've worked hard to heal all the past wounds and issues you used to have, and now some people actually see you as passionate, rebellious, very cool, and almost like a rock star, or you've got that energy naturally within you. You have that light, and that light is very polarizing. Some people might like that and look up to that, but a lot of people who feel like they're lacking, whose shadows get easily triggered, don't like that at all. They'll accuse you of trying to do too much, trying to be too much. Oh, you think you're all that, or all these false labels, which I think I've said in an earlier reading to let those false labels go, and it's just other people's projections and it just reveals their own insecurities. They say you're doing too much because they're afraid that they're mediocre and lacking in comparison to you. They're worried they're bland, and so they're easily threatened by anyone who dares have any creativity to express themselves. So yeah, definitely you carry a lot of light, potential, talent deep within you. You may be somewhat aware of it, but you still don't know the full lengths of it, the full capacity of it. And this is what everyone else around you feels. And that's what kind of makes them mad. They're like, they wish they had even a fraction of the same qualities as you do, but they never want you to know that. Okay, basically they're confused fans. They're what I call confused fans. So confused fans are those types of people who, let's say, they admire you and put you on a pedestal so much until eventually what goes up must come down, and they start to resent and hate on you and they give in to their envy. And yeah, I've had a lot of moments where some people have come in very strong. They have told me, oh wow, you're so brilliant, you're amazing, creative, blah blah blah. Everything that they were praising about me became the very same things that later down the line they hated me for, or they expressed this agitation towards me for no reason. So yeah, don't immediately trust anyone who is trying to love bomb you like that. And love bombing is a misconception that, oh, that only happens in a romantic context. love bombing can even happen in friendships. It can even happen in any kind of interaction where someone else feels energetically mismatched with you and feels very insecure next to you. Yeah. And wow, the fact that, okay, I'm paying attention to this now. We've got Rockstar and we have Miss Sunshine. So it's quite like you have a very interesting energy of you're very positive, whimsy, happy, but you're also very non-conformist, maybe even a misfit, a little rebellious, but nothing too crazy, you know, in a creative way, radically creative and spontaneous perhaps. And you have a lot more, like with abundance, you have a lot more than you think you do. And in comparison, let me reveal to you where the other people around you that want to stop your shine, what energy state they are in. So wow, oh my god, you cannot make this up. Like, look at that. In comparison, so we've got mindset joy crusher, mindset frazzled, mindset cheapskate, and we have baddie in reverse. So this is where they're at. They have serious limiting beliefs about themselves. They feel like they are so like poor, like peasants compared to you. This isn't about money, by the way, or it could be if that resonates with you. It's about your energy. They feel like your energy is far richer than theirs, and they don't want to work on themselves. They just want to sit there and feel sorry for themselves. They really don't want to do what it takes to heal. They want to instead assume that your life is perfect, that it's all sunshine and rainbows, that you've been privileged all your life, when that's most likely not true. And it's like a lot of people who appear to be healthy, successful, doing well for themselves are actually those who had to work on their limiting beliefs and overcome these obstacles in the first place in order to improve. So never let people like this, these sad people, make you feel like, oh, you're too much for being yourself. It's obvious they want to crush your joy because their joy feels crushed, and they basically are confused, frazzled, just but they don't want to sit with their own discomfort, so they'd rather just do the easier thing of poking at other people like you and thinking, oh, woe is me, oh, I'm so in a dark place and they are so free and light. And like, no one is born with a flipping silver spoon in their mouth, like like in that way. Like, yes, some of us are more privileged than others, but it doesn't mean that no one has had to work on anything. Like, we all have our trials and tribulations as long as we live on this earth.